Well, hey everyone, how's it going? Today is Monday, April the 21st, and I believe I have 12 items going out that you were going to see. After last week of each day, it was like 3 items. I feel like Saturday came along and Saturday was sort of on fire for me. I had 6 sales. One is going to be an amazing sale for me. And then Sunday, I had 3 more sales. And then this morning, I have 3 sales. And so I'm going to go ahead and ship out this morning's since I'm still doing this. It's right after, it's almost 1 p.m. and I got to run everything to the post office and then get back home. So I have a procedure tomorrow that I have to do a colon prep for, which, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that later. But anyway, I'm so excited about my sales for this weekend. So, and it really did bump me up considering my last couple weeks have been, I feel, pretty slow. So anyway, let's just get going. Get me some of my lunch broth. Wonderful. Okay, everything except for this one sale sold on eBay. This was a Poshmark. I was sending, offers out and sharing my closet and doing all kinds of stuff on Poshmark, but it's just, I don't know. Poshmark for me is just not, it's just not, okay? That's all I'm going to say is it's just not. This actually sold this morning. This is a Boden. It is a wool silk sweater. Just a little navy blue sweater, lightweight. It's in good condition. It's, you can definitely tell it's been worn, but for the most part, it's in pretty good condition. So I posted this. I recently lowered my price on it because it just hadn't sold. And, here we are in spring. So I got an offer of $12 on this and I just accepted it to move it. It is an old item. I believe I got this in a bag sale. So it's not like I had a whole lot into it anyway, but I'm just glad to move it along. So my net profit on this is only $9.05, but I am okay with that. All of my old items, I just want them to move at this point. I just want them to move. So that's where I'm at. So I'm glad I just got that offer. I really wish sometimes on Poshmark, which I do feel like sometimes when you get an offer and you accept, it does do something with Poshmark's algorithm because it seems like I sell things sort of together. But anyway, maybe I need to discount my stuff a little bit more when I send the offers. I send 20% offers every once in a while. With this being wool and silk, it's just picking up lots of little dander pieces and it's kind of annoying. I want it to be nice and presentable when it gets to them. So I'm glad, I'm happy for this sale. I feel like it's always nice to move sweaters in the summertime or springtime. So this kind of is a nice little lightweight spring sweater though. I will say that. Let me get to this was a Boden Women's Navy Wool and Silk V-neck lightweight sweater, size 6 US. And because, Boden comes in other sizes. So I wanted to make sure it said US size 6. And I'm just sending it in this Priority Mail flat rate padded envelope. And I know it was Easter. I hope everyone had a great Easter weekend. We didn't do much. We got with our family, had dinner with our family yesterday, and just kind of a low-key weekend. I'm going to go ahead and stick my Easter Bunny stickers on it though. All right. I do love these padded flat rate envelopes. You like for Poshmark, I really like. They can fit jeans, they can fit a lot of things in there. And really before priority prices got crazy, I used to use these on all jeans, no matter if it was on eBay or whatever. Now with Ground Advantage, it's cheaper to ship things other ways. But anyway, Poshmark, I love using these for Poshmark. So there's that. This was a sale this morning on eBay. So the rest of these are going to be eBay sales. This is, I've had it. It's a last year item as well. It's a J. Jill women's floral knit midi skirt rayon blend, size small. Very pretty. Some resellers do great with J. Jill. I don't want to say I haven't, because I mean, I've sold a lot of J. Jill. I have. But it just doesn't perform for me like maybe other people. I don't know. I just don't seem to have to make what other people can make off of J. Jill. You know, J. Jill is not cheap. Normally, it is pretty pricey, actually. I feel like if you're buying something new, but I don't buy a lot of things new, so there's that. But I got a offer. No, this sold $9.99 with promoted listings. I did this last week, add promoted listings onto my closet, or most of my closet, at 3%. So this did sell, so it does have a little bit of extra fee on it. And my net profit on this is $6.19, but I'm okay with that. I'm glad, because it's an old item and it needed to move. And really that is why I wanted to add promoted listings. I wanted to get rid of some things that I've had for a while. I did add that though, like to all of my, up until last week, to all of my listings, I added promoted listings to it. So I wanted to see if it's gonna make a difference, and I feel like it's starting to. Like, if this momentum continues. Now I have been more active listing some things lately, just because I'm off my full-time job now and it's my week off, so I'm focusing on listing a little bit more, but I'm really happy with that. So okay, next item. This also sold today. So all three of those sold today. It's gonna go out in the little clear poly and then a 10 by 13. I'm gonna go ahead and put my label on it. This is a this year item. It did not sell with promoted listings. And I do like Talbots. I feel like Talbots is a consistent performer. This is Talbot size 10. And this dress is so cute. I had it in a haul this year. I got it on March the 18th. I did pay up for it. My cost was $10.37. So I received an offer for $28 on this, and I accepted. I think I had it like $32 or maybe $29.99. I can't remember, but I accepted. I felt like that was a very fair offer. The day I got this, I ended up getting like 2 or 3 other Talbots pieces. Seems like, I know when I was entering it into my spreadsheet, I had sold the one right above this one in my spreadsheet. So I'm definitely, you know, although maybe not making back a ton because my cost of goods was so high, I am making my money back on them plus some. So it sold for $28. My cost of goods was $10.37, and my net profit was $12.50. And I just like to have pretty dresses in my closet. I've kind of spoke of that multiple times. It's just, I just kind of like to have pretty dresses in my closet. So it's really pretty, great for spring and summer. And it moved fast. So, you know, 1 month, although you all know me, it's not like I come straight home from the Goodwill and list things for sale. So it probably sat on that rack for at least a week or so before I got it listed. So, okay, let's go on to the next. This was the first sale of the weekend. And I don't know why I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. I was like, where'd the other piece go? I try and have everything ready so it's ready and I know what I'm going to ship it out in. And this is going to go in a 12 by 15 poly. I need to order some more of these. They're so cute. And this is a bra. You all have seen quite a few bras go out from my closet. I get most of these from my local pallet place, which is within a mile of my house. This was the first sale on Saturday that went out. And this is an Auden black lace push-up comfort wire plunge bra, size 44, double D, new a tag. It's really pretty. I buy all of these, all the clothing at the pallet place is $2.07 is what it comes out to. I thought the back was really pretty on this one too. So $2.07. This sold for $10 plus shipping, and it is a last year's item. Did it sell promoted? I do not think it did. No, it did not. So if you follow me, you see lots of bras and underwear go out because I can get them there. And then even though I don't make a ton on them, I still sell quite a bit. It's kind of like a quantity, you know, the quantity sellers versus the, I don't want to say quality. That don't make sense. But the people that just sell quantity. So they aren't so focused on the cost of goods maybe, but they sell a lot. And a lot of those people are like Target. You know, I follow a Target seller and that's all they sell is they must get pallets of Target items. So anyway, the cups on this was a little too big to fit into my clear poly. So I am actually just, gonna wrap it in some shipping paper. I'm not really too concerned on the wire. It's a pretty sturdy bra. So I'm okay with shipping it in a poly. I think it will get there just fine. And my net profit is $7.75. I claimed that $2 last year, so I'm not claiming it again. Okay, so I got it all wrapped up. Just put a little thank you sticker on it and a bunny rabbit sticker. I'm gonna have to put my bunny rabbit stickers up. They're so cute though. I think they can be kind of springish, right? Okay, and then it's gonna go into the 15 by 12. I ran to my Goodwill this morning. I do have another haul because today was 75% off day. Although when I go, I'm like, I did get some stuff on 75% off, but it's like I get a lot of stuff that's not on sale at all. So, okay. I've already put the label on this, so I'm trying to be careful so I don't flash the camera, but okay. So it's in there, it's all wrapped up. I feel good that it'll be fine on its way to Colorado. So there is that. And then I sold another bra. I watched someone else's video. I can't remember who it was, but they had thoughts on, like, if you sell a bra, if you start selling bras, sometimes it will trip the algorithm to, like, put more of your bras out there. I don't know about that, but I don't claim to know anything about the algorithm other than when I list, I sell more. So that's the only thing I know. Okay, this was a gorgeous Soma bra. It is new with tag. It's just like a lace, a bralette. Let me see. Yeah, lace bra. I got it January the 30th in a bag sale for 67 cents. So it is brand new with tag. It's just gorgeous. I was surprised it hasn't sold until now. Soma is a good, some women, that is all they buy are Soma bras. So I feel like there's a lot of interest in Soma bras. Good quality for sure. I sold this with promoted listings for $22, and I do charge shipping on eBay, and I profited $16.80. So I feel like this was a really good purchase. And I am very, very happy with the outcome. So even though I have had it for a couple months. All right, moving right along. This is another dress. Maybe with all these dresses I'm listing, I'll sell more then, if that really is true. I don't know. What are your thoughts on it? This dress I've had for a while, but it was really pretty. I knew it would eventually sell. And, you know, it's an express dress, which it's a mall brand, so that doesn't mean it won't sell. This was new with tag. It's probably the reason I did get it. And I'm pretty sure I got it at the end of the year. This is a express high neck maxi, sleeveless. My trash is getting picked up and you can hear the trash man. So it ties in the back of the neck, which is really pretty. Just a really pretty lined dress. It was on sale for $59.99 with Express. And this is a size extra small. So I knew when I bought it, it was probably gonna take a while. But this is Express women's new with tag, high neck, back, tie, floral, maxi dress, size extra small lined. That was my titles. I took an offer of $15 plus shipping, and they purchased it. So I am very happy with that. Like I said, I can't remember where I got this. If I got it in a bag sale or if I got it at the Goodwill. If I did get it at the Goodwill, it was either on the 75% off sale, or the highest my cost of goods would have been $6.10. But I don't feel like I bought this. Let me see if I could just find it before we go on. Let me go into my 2024 spreadsheet. Well, look, here we go. Express floral maxi length dress, new with tag. I got it at a garage sale for $1. And I got it October the 4th of last year. So there you go. Garage sale. I don't remember buying it at a garage sale, but I feel like that was a good purchase, even though, you know, I've had it for a little while. But really pretty. My net profit on this is $12.59, which is right where I usually am. I'm a bread and butter seller, and most of my net profits are anywhere from $8 to $15. All right, on to the next. This was a good little sale. This sold on Saturday. I'm going to go ahead and put the label on. This is going to New York. And it is this Ralph Lauren. I picked up another little baby Ralph Lauren, like on one of my last thrift hauls. Ralph Lauren, it is a little one-piece little girls floral set. My title is Ralph Lauren Baby Girls Footed One-Piece Outfit, size 6 months, pink floral, very cute. Has like minor fabric pilling on it. I see this little thread I just want to get. Okay. But so cute. This little Ralph Lauren stuff does sell. So if you can pick it up, you know, like really cheap, it'll sell. I mean, not for a ton. This sold for $14 plus shipping. And my net profit was $11.35. So I am happy with that. And just putting stickers on it. And it is going out in a 10 by 13. You see these go out so much. Literally, I ship almost everything in a poly bag. So, almost. You do see things like, I do sell glass and stuff occasionally, so. Okay, here's another poly. This is some shoes that I'm gonna ship in a poly. You saw these in a very recent haul. I got these, let me see, April the 7th for $16.96 at my local Goodwill. And they are Vionics. That's why I paid up. I did pay up. I realized I paid up for them. They, look, they are new without tag. You can just tell they haven't even been put on, hardly. But my title says Vionic Farah adjustable sandal, size 9.5, red gold detail, new without tag. You can just tell they have never been worn. So I posted these, I think for $39.99. I did receive a $35 offer and I accepted. So, I mean, this item sold very quick. Since I don't really have to worry about them like getting too crunched or anything, I am shipping them in a poly. I'm just gonna wrap them in shipping paper. So you cannot use Velcro in your descriptions. You will get a Vero on eBay if you use Velcro. So a lot of people will use like hook and loop. Most of the time, I just put adjustable, just so that people know there's a way to adjust it. And then you can always, you know, show the Velcro in the pictures, which is what I normally do. So just so you know, don't use Velcro. They will give you a ding. I have just learned that from other resellers. So just something to be mindful of. So, oh man, I hate when I do that. Okay, so here's what it looks like. It's all wrapped up nice and tight. I'm gonna put my stickers on it. And no, I have another sticker. There it is. And it is going out in this 15 by 12. The shipping paper I get is a little bit thicker. It's not tissue paper. Some people wrap their stuff in tissue paper. If I'm gonna wrap it, I'm gonna wrap it in my shipping paper, which is thicker than tissue paper. So I feel good that that's gonna go out and be okay in it. So, okay. And then I have a set of This also sold on Saturday. And these sold with promoted listings. I have had these, when did I get these? They're last year. I did not put them in. I wonder if I can find them. Enesco. They are vintage Enesco. Did I put gnome? No. No, I can't find them. So I know that I just got these, I believe at the end of the year, but they're just little vintage Enesco, little miniature, my title, I think I put Christmas elves. Vintage Enesco, Christmas, mini elves, gnomes, holiday, lot of 4. So I just kind of went with gnomes. There's 4 of them. They are really cute. And then here's another one. Super cute. So, and they're kind of like that bisque. You know what I'm saying? The bisque resin, bisque resin or whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of roll these. I think, because I am shipping them in a box. And I'm just gonna roll them in my shipping paper. And then I am going to tape it. I won't shut the box so you guys don't have to listen to the paper. I just want you to see how I'm gonna ship it. Okay, because these aren't glass. Now, though that could still bust if someone like just drop kicked my box. And I mean, they could bust. I'm not gonna say they can't. So I just wrapped them all neatly in there. I'm shipping it in a recycled Amazon. And what I'm doing is I'm going to pad the box with more shipping paper and just kind of like cocoon it in there. But these sold for $12 plus shipping. And then after my fees and everything came out, I made $9.20 on them. So not bad at all. My next item is an old item that I was like, thank you. Thank you. You know, like when you sell those old items, you're like, oh my goodness. And like I said, it's not a bra, but those bras were selling and they were like one of the first things that sold. And this one sold also. And I was like, well, maybe the algorithm, maybe it is, those people are right. But this is a bikini top. I don't normally pick up like separates. This is just an H&M Balconette floral bikini top, underwire, size 42C, strapless, adjustable. It is new at tag, like new at tag. This was only $17.99. It has been in my closet forever. I'm pretty sure I got this in an old haul at the Goodwill outlet. So this will fit, just takes the right buyer, you know, to purchase bikini separates and the sizing and all that. So I am glad it sold. So glad. But it sold for, where did I put it? $7.19. So I sent them an offer is what happened, and they purchased it, and my net profit is $5.97. So I am very glad this is going, because it has been in my, it's been in my inventory for a couple years, I want to say. So just going out in a 10 by 13. And then I've got 2 more items left. We're moving along. These are shoes as well. I've had these forever. I was so happy to sell these. So I'm just going to kind of let you peek. This is it's already kind of wrapped up. I am going to unwrap one. This is some Madden Girl Shelby platform slide sandals, black fabric, stretch, women's, size 8.5. Now, what I should have done is I should have put like Y2K, even though these I do not believe are Y2K. They look like this is what I used to wear back in the day. Okay, so this is kind of like a Y2K look. So these I have had forever, a couple years now. So they were at the very bottom of my shoe bin. So I'm so happy. They really look in amazing condition, actually. Like nothing is wrong with them. So anywho, they sold for $18 plus shipping. And I'm so happy to get them out of here because I was like, oh my goodness, these have been in this and that H&M bra, probably one of my longest items for sure. So, okay. So I'm just going to kind of set it down in there. There we go. I'm going to just add my stickers right on it. And they are like really packaged and they're good. So my net profit on these is $13.22. So there you have it. And then my last sale for the weekend is the best. I will not package it on screen, but I am going to show you how I'm going to package it. And you saw this in a most recent thrift haul, and it is a set of Cutco vintage. Well, I didn't call them vintage, but they are a more rare set. They do not, their normal 5-piece set does not include some of these. And so this is a pearl white handle. So we got the masher. This one is usually not included. The spoon, basting spoon, soup, ladle. Is that how you say ladle? Ladle? Ladle. And then the spreader. One of these, this one, the basting spoon, got a little bit heated. You can tell there's kind of a deformity. So I did put that in there. These sets, I did not realize the comps. Like I knew Cutco knives were worth quite a bit of money. And I always look for Cutco knives and I've never found one. So this was my first time to find a bolo, a Cutco bolo. But anyway, the 5-piece sets now sell brand new for $400 and some dollars. I'm not kidding you. That's crazy, right? This has its own little wooden stand. There's a little bit of condition issues, which I noted all of that because this is an older set. You know, there's surface marks, nothing dramatic, nothing that I would say is a major issue other than that melted little end. But so I put it all in there. I posted it for $175. I received an offer. It sold with promoted listings. I sent out an offer is what I did. And it sold for $157.50. So this I just bought on April the 9th. So last week for $3 at one of my favorite thrift stores. When I saw the Cutco, I reached for this thing so fast. And I didn't even look up comps because I was like, it's coming home with me. It has to be worth something. Cutco is a very expensive brand. So these are going out. I'm so happy. You all know that, you know, I find good stuff. I do have higher price items. The majority of the stuff you see from me is lower average sell price items. You know, my net profits are low, bread and butter stuff, but every once in a while I find a gem, and I was so happy to find this. So I am actually shipping it priority. I did pay a couple extra bucks for increased insurance because I want to make sure nothing happens. This is actually a priority shoebox, and since it's longer, that gives me, you know, enough space to wrap things in a presentable manner. But anyway, I'm gonna just wrap everything in some shipping paper and get it out. And my net profit, my fees were crazy, but you know, that's what, when you sell higher price items, you pay higher fees. So my fee, after my fees, my net profit was $118.50. So I am so thrilled with this. I did a happy dance on Saturday when this sale came across, and truthfully, I was so happy with that sale. Like, if I would have sold nothing else, I still would have been happy because I sold this. So anyway, after everything's said and done, a recap of my week. I had from Monday the 14th through Sunday the 20th, which was yesterday, I had 24 sales, which is picked up from the last couple weeks. Like last week, I had 16 sales. The week before. The week before that, I had 18. So it's just kind of been, you know, slower since Christmas, which that naturally happens. But consistent. I didn't have a day I didn't have a sale this last week. So, and the week before I did. So I'm very happy with that. My net total profit that I made all of last week is $400 even, which is crazy because you have all the cents and everything. When I added it, 400 even. So 25% of that, I am putting, so $100 will go towards some debt that I owe. So I have, this is my third week. I'm going to keep track of that. How many weeks it takes me to pay off this. It might be a couple years. I don't know. So this will be my third payment I've made on a piece of debt. I owed $9,000 on. So did I write that down? I did somewhere, but anyway, the last week before I paid $50.45. The week before that, I paid $50.48. So here I am making a bigger payment, which that is my goal, is to make more money so I can pay off my debt. And so I'm just ecstatic. This sale just topped everything. And yeah, looking forward to this week. I've already sold 3 things today. You see them going out, and I'm just gonna, pray the rest of the week keeps on trucking along. So have a blessed day. I hope your week's getting started good. I hope your Easter was amazing, and hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow.